Good evening, everybody. My name is Flavia. Today, I will be talking to you guys about the claim that Social Security retirement age should be raised to 70 years old. Improvements in health and working practices mean that most of us are living longer, spending a third or more of our adult life in retirement. Fertility rates fell after the early 1960s, so more people are retiring and fewer young people are entering the labor market. Is it fair that people to earn 30 years of holiday in exchange of 40 years of work? The normal retirement age for Social Security was last raised in 1983. They raised it from 65 years old to 67 over a phased-in period. All workers born in 1960 and after have to wait until the age of 67 to receive full benefits. In order to avoid major disruptions to the Social Security system, officials should raise the retirement age to 70 years old now. Now, why should we raise the retirement age? First, Americans are living longer. Between advances in technology and medicine, preventive care, more awareness of well-being, and also life expectancy has raised constantly since the establishment of Social Security and even earlier following the progression of life. Therefore, according to Cleve Benson, among those Americans who turned 65 in 1940, 5 years after the inception of Social Security, men expected on average to live until they turned 77, an additional 12 years, and women until they were 78. But among 65-year-olds today, the average man will live until he's 82, another 17 years, and average woman until she's 84. Therefore, life expectancy has increased 5 years in a period of 6 years from 1940 to 1946. Second, Americans are spending more time in retirement. Social Security was last raised in 1983. According to Patrick Yost, the normal retirement age for Social Security was last raised in 1983 from 65 to 67, like I just said, over a phased-in period. All workers born in 1960 have to wait until 67 years old. Therefore, Social Security age has not been raised for the last 28 years. Also, people have drawn Social Security and pension for too many years. According to Patrick Yost, an academic at the Wall Street Journal, the normal retirement age for Social Security was last raised in 1983. I'm sorry, I made a mistake here. According to the OECD, which is the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development, they have calculated how many years people in its member countries are now likely to be drawing their pensions. They're starting from their official, not from their official, but their actual retirement age. They found that men could look forward to between 14 to 24 years in retirement, and women between 21 and 28. Also, Americans are living longer and spending more time in retirement. According to Melissa Favreau, the full retirement age would have to increase to 73 years old for adults to have the same expected years of remaining life in retirement today as in 1940. In conclusion, the Americans are living longer, they're living healthier, and the Social Security is not being adjusted to these changes. Finally, third, fertility rates fell after the 1960s. According to Stephen McNair, in a book called Making Sense of the Future, predictions of labor demand suggest that within a decade we will have 5 million vacant jobs with no one to fill them. Baby boomers are starting to retire now. The baby boomers are born from 1946 to 1964. Fewer younger people are entering the labor force. So what is the result of all this is that there will be no more dependent people and fewer earning ones. Thank you.
No, I'm keeping track.